Shalom, shalom. We are children of Israel Ministries. We come out to show you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who you are according to the Bible.
That's right.
You read the Bible? All praise, all praise. You know what your nationality is according to the Bible? What's your nationality? Yeah, what's your nationality according to the Bible? Say again? Indigenous. Come here, let me talk to you. I thought I was gonna have a microphone. I don't have a microphone, so I gotta talk loud. What's your name? My name is Mike.
Mine's Kalima.
Kalima? Good to meet you, Kalima.
Yes.
And
say
Shamash.
Shamash.
You say that you know that you're one of the indigenous.
Yeah.
And so Native American, is that what you're trying to say?
Well, yeah, if you want to call in as native, yeah.
Okay, so according to the Bible, right, the Native Americans, so-called Native Americans, right, talking about the Cherokee, no, talk to me.
I don't think a Cherokee.
Well, okay, talk to me. Tell me what you're talking about.
I think when we're indigenous, I mean, if you want to consider people of the land, that's what we're known for, trees, birds, things of that sort. So, I mean, we come from this land. Anybody other than ours don't belong. So when you say Cherokee, what is a Cherokee? Is that one of those names they made up?
So there are 500 nations, 500 Indian nations as far as America goes. Navajo, Blackfoot, Cherokee, Choctaw.
Those are given to us, right?
These are the names that are ascribed to the people. Those people, they had not always been here. Historically speaking.
So right, so I am right.
Say again?
So I am right.
Those people, meaning if you are saying that you descend from those people, if that's what you're communicating to me.
I'm indigenous as far as when North Africa. Okay. Here in the United States of America is all I know, right?
Okay.
Okay, this is all born and raised, right? Now, for everything that's been going on in the world, for some reason I didn't see it. Okay, but I know about the pyramids and all those kind of things. Now, if I was from Africa, I would be speaking some sort of language or something. But I'm just saying,
Come right there.
if I was, that means that I would have to be from some part of the other country.
So here's, you call yourself indigenous. Fair. As a starting
point. I don't know who I am. I know where I am. I don't know who I'm from, but I do believe in the Most High. So if He's my creator, He created me and put me here. So for me to be here, obviously is where He was.
All right, so watch this. The people that are on this land,
like
right?
you and I right now.
You and I.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So outside of us having this discussion,
Right.
and if I don't know, you would probably assume, that's the key word, operative word, assume. You probably assume this dude right here is an African American. You probably assume this guy right here is African American. You probably assume, that's the key word. That's the key word.
Right.
Because we don't know each other.
Right.
So
we're assuming. That's
we assume.
Right.
That's the key word.
Right.
Key word.
Right. Assume.
That this dude is an African American. This dude is an African American. Most of the blacks we see are African American. Most of the blacks we see. That woman about to walk in the store. We assume. That being the operative word. That's the operative word. Not saying that we know. We're making an assumption on limited information. Because I don't know you without having a conversation. Until I have a conversation, it's no longer assumption. It's now what you share with me, or what I share with you, right? given that assumption, African American, given that assumption,
Okay.
my ancestors came here on slave ships. Because it's taught, it's a fact, that Negroes come here on slave cargo ships.
We came here on cargo ships. That's how they transported us. With no food, no nothing. 40 days, 40 nights, we just lived on the boat, just died on the boat. We just did this.
So
Dying on the boat.
this history is, you dispute this history. Coming on, well, this is the transatlantic slave train, trans-Sahara slave train, which led to, I don't have any pictures of cargo ships, but this led to being on slave ships coming into the Americas.
So who sold us?
Who sold us? Very good question. Give me Amos. Watch this. The Bible records it. The Bible speaks about it prophetically. Okay? Give me Amos chapter 3, verse 4.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 4. Will a lion roar in the forest?
Amos 3. Joel. Joel 3 and 4.
Okay. This is the book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse 4.
Right here, verse 6. Right there.
Verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have you sold unto the Grecians.
The verse above it says that old Tyrians are Don and the Palestinians. Tyrians and Don are Africans. Palestinians are Arabs, which is why this is where this picture is relevant, because these are Arabs.
And they still doing what they've done for
still
million
doing it,
years
right?
now. Yeah.
They sold the Negro,
Yeah.
or what is called today, since 1985, African Americans. Jesse Jackson, that's the term he came up with.
That's what he
That's
said.
the term that has been in use since 1985. Okay? African Americans, they sold them, right, to who? To the Grecians. Grecians are the white people. Okay? So, this is where we came, my ancestors, assuming that I'm African American, right? Came here, my ancestors came here on slave cargo ships. Now, I'm not African American. Who am I? Because African American didn't come until 1985. That term. So what is the truth of my identity? My identity. If the assumption, likewise, that you are African American, okay, you said indigenous. So we gotta figure out what you mean by indigenous.
What I mean by indigenous is that I am of this land that I'm standing on. As far as like, we don't really know who we are as a people, but I do know when they were conquering us, who they were fighting against.
So, the Bible also records who the first, give me 2nd Ezra chapter 13. It's a specific verse that we include. Go to verse 45.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13 and verse 45.
41.
41. But they took this counsel among themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where no mankind dwelt,
Now jump down to verse 45.
Verse 45. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely, of a year and a half. And the same region is called Ashereth.
And the same region is called Ashereth, which, according to the Jewish Encyclopedia, is America. According to Christopher Columbus, is called America. Those individuals that came here, we call them Native Americans, okay? But the Bible calls them that they're Israelites of the Northern Kingdom. So, when you say I am indigenous, are you indigenous in that that your ancestors came in that time period? That time period that he just read is 500 BC. That's when this was. Later, there are books like they came before Columbus. There's books like that. They talk about Negroes who come here. There are folks that talk about the Moors coming here. There are folks who say, I'm Moorish American. Not I, but they themselves. I'm Moorish American. So when you say I'm indigenous, again, question because what I'm trying to show you is that looking at you, I don't know, but looking at you, my assumption, that's being the operative word, my assumption is you're an Israelite. And potentially,
that's right,
you're an Israelite either from the tribe of Judah, you're an Israelite, potentially, it could be an Israelite from even the tribe of Reuben, which are the Seminole Indians. Because the Native Americans, okay, so what we're trying to show the people, first and foremost, is who they are, according to the Bible, right? Why do we care to even show that?
Because we need to know who we are.
We need to know who we are, that's right. Because in knowing who we are, then we can begin to identify what's expected of us.
Yeah, you're right. Once they stole everything from us, snatched everything away from us, and left us with nothing. Now, since we're trying to dig ourselves out the grave and shit, they think we're stupid, right? That's the whole main objective.
Say that again. Come right there, so I can hear you a little better. Go.
But what I'm saying, I understand they stripped us from everything. This is why we don't know who we are. Everybody coming to the United States and fuck us around. This is our land right here. This belongs to us. Obviously, they got presidents in place voting us in and out as far as who we gonna vote for. And those are just people that just can control us.
Right.
We don't need nobody to control us. We can do all that by ourselves. That's right. Tribe of Judah, yes. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I'm all with this. You want to everything? You asked me a question. And it is because I wanted you to talk. But that is true. Again, everything that's going on here, it has to do with us. Everything that's going on with us has to do with them. Now we don't deal with that, we can't deal with this.
So now, why is it that we are at the bottom of the barrel? If this land is our land, which is what you said,
it is.
Right? I don't disagree with you.
No, I agree.
Why is it we're at the bottom of the barrel?
Because we forgot. We sleep.
We forgot we sleep?
We're still asleep. We forgot.
Watch this. Here's what the Bible says. Okay.
that's right.
We're cursed.
We're cursed.
Why are we cursed?
Because we didn't listen. We disobeyed all his commandments, and we're still doing it. So how are we going to get salvation out of what he's trying to build for us? If the kingdom is within us.
What commandments are we supposed to keep?
All of them.
That's right.
So
not just the 10, the 25 and 30 that we don't see. That they keep rewriting the Bible for us. They keep rewriting everything on how we act as a people. We're disciplined people. We always have been.
So
they
now,
turned us into be animals, and this is what they created. Now they don't like it. So now we're giving it back to them. Now it's time to get rid of us.
Let me
But
ask you
can't
a
get
question.
rid of all roaches because we don't go nowhere.
Can we keep the commandments?
We just multiply.
Can we keep the commandments?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
All praise. I like that answer.
Yes, we can.
I like that answer.
We can
So-
keep the commandments if we believe in ourselves.
So let me read the
They took
commandment.
that away from us, so we have no belief.
Let me read a commandment, all right?
Okay.
All right. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5.
Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
I agree, everything I got on is wrong.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, but all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
You heard this before.
Oh, definitely. Everything I'm doing, my head should be covered. I shouldn't be. I look like a dude. You wouldn't mistaken me as being a woman and my back was turned. You would think I was one of y'all, right? Until you start noticing how I walk and how I sway. You know, I'm a female. But you're right, it's all wrong.
So then we collectively, we got to return to the Lord.
That's what I'm saying. And like I said, only one at a in my spirit, I know my fault lies. But I still believe in the Most High. I haven't given him up. He ain't going nowhere. And Mother Earth either. Like I said, without her, wouldn't him, it wouldn't be me.
So listen, we come together every Saturday. You know what Saturday is according to the Bible?
That's Sabbath. Talk to me. I know what that
Sabbath
means.
day, that's right. So we come
That
together.
was Friday. Day is Sabbath. That's Friday. That's the end of the work week.
Friday is the Sabbath day?
Day is Sabbath. It's Friday, isn't it?
No, man.
Is it Saturday?
Give me,
I know, but I said it's the end of the work day, so it's like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
give me, that's right.
Saturday.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Now, I'm going to help you out, though. Give me Exodus 20, verse 8. Exodus verse 20, verse 8. What's going on with you, man?
Book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy.
Right.
6 days shall thou work be. 6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work.
I'm spending right now because I'm shopping and I shouldn't be spending a dime.
That's right. But now, because you said Friday, let me help you out.
Okay.
Go to Genesis chapter 1 and verse 3.
Book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 3. And God said, let there be light.
1 and 5. The passages that deal with work with me, man. Come on.
Say 1 and 5. All right. And God called the light. Is that where we are? Genesis 1.
Genesis chapter 1, verse 5. Yes.
Okay. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day.
Evening and morning. There's a pattern. There's that verse, and then we keep on. It's like for each day of the week, there's a pattern that's established. Evening, morning, evening, morning. So Friday night,
That's what.
not at 12 o'clock.
It's just when it does the sun.
Right, like right now, in about an hour or so,
Yeah.
it's gonna become nighttime. Yesterday, 24 hours ago, it became dark. So from dark to dark is a full day. In the summertime, that dark time happens a little bit later.
They like savings.
So like June, July, that dark time doesn't come to like 9:30, 10 o'clock. You know, so from dark to dark is a full day. From dark to dark. Last night dark, tonight dark. That 24-hour span is the Sabbath.
Okay, so then Friday night, Sunday, Friday night, Saturday night?
Friday night until
Let's
Saturday
say
night.
Friday night sundown.
Right. So it's gonna be dark. What? Like 6 o'clock. It'll be dark. Give or take, somewhere around there. So when it turns dark, and we'll look towards the west, right? We'll look out into the western sky, and looking into the western sky, you see that it's dark. Boom, we've moved to another day. All right. So tonight, when that happens, Then it'll be day number 1. It always starts at nighttime. It always starts at night, right? But yes, right now you spoke against yourself. I mean, I ain't gotta repeat it. You know. But we're here not to condemn you or anyone else. We're here to say, hey, do you know who you are? Hey, do you know what's required? Do you know how salvation works? Do you know who Jesus Christ is and what he did and blah, blah, blah? That's what we're here doing.
That's right.
You know, and then to invite the people to say, hey, right up the road, we got a spot where you can come, fellowship, learn, and we can build community according to this. You know, this is the banner that we have to, this is the flag where we say, oh, that's where I need to be. That's where my security is, blah, blah, blah.
That's right.
True. That's true. We do need to come together as a people. Because we're the only lost people out there. And everybody else is either the intruders and embargoes. Everyone who stays your name with being us. Everybody that want to be us, that's not us, that is us. You know, it's sad, you know. It's sad how they played the matrix with us, you know what I'm saying? All because we are a chosen people. You know, but we forgot that we're chosen because we can't stand being chosen. It's sad that we don't remember who we really are as a people, because there used to be a time when everybody knew there was a curfew being for street lights. They didn't have to tell us, we automatically knew. You see what I'm saying? And then we knew we had to be at home, homework done, everything done at a certain time. We knew that. Now we're doing that on Sacrala. We feel like, look, anybody can do what they want to do. We have stepped away from it because it's easy.
So Minister Farrakhan, he did the Million Man March in 1995, I think it was.
What movement? For me, it's just to get around and just have martinis.
That's where I'm going with it. That's exactly where I'm going. Is all those people came and marched, but what did it do when everyone has their own ideology? What we're trying to say is, we ain't trying to have a Million Man March where everybody has their own ideology. We need, if it's just a 5-man march, as long as the ideology is all coming from right here, there's nothing we can't do.
That's right. I'm down with that. I support all y'all to fit that. You know, I'm one of those clear consciences that everybody hates.
Come check us out. All right?
Please do.
All right.
All praise.
So again, who are we? We're children of Israel Ministries. We come out to show you blacks, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who you are according to the Bible.
That's right.
According to the Bible, you're not Negroes. According to the Bible, you're not African Americans. According to the Bible, you're the Israelites that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Book of Deuteronomy. Get my eyes together. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
The Lord shall bring the children of Israel into Egypt again. The word Egypt means slavery, means bondage, means captivity. The Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again, into slavery again. Read.
With ships.
With ships. What race of people went to slavery on slave cargo ships? What race of people? Wasn't the white people. Wasn't the Chinese people either. Nope. It was the Negro who went into slavery on slave cargo ships. And 100 years before that, it was the Native Americans that went into slavery on slave cargo ships. What is this proving? That we are the Israelites the Bible speaks of. Hey sis, how you doing in the red car? Keep going, read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
The Bible says we will see our homeland no more again. Those boats docked when we got off, there we were, in this strange land, the Bible said. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
What's going on with you, my man? Let me ask you a question. You read the Bible? Say again? Do you read the Bible? Do you know what your nationality is according to the Bible? Let me have a dialogue with you. Keep reading.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall bring against thee in hunger and in thirst.
We serve our enemies this day. What food? We don't own Save-A-Lot. We don't own Schnucks. We don't own the grocery stores, the various grocery stores. It says in hunger, we don't. Therefore, in hunger,
read from the top. Therefore,
from the top.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. In hunger,
go on.
And in thirst.
We don't even own the water. We don't control the water. Yet you try to dig a well here in St. Louis County. See what ticket you get.
Right.
Read on.
And in nakedness.
How you doing, sis? Let's have a conversation. Go, keep reading. And in nakedness. Right?
And in nakedness.
So the clothes on your back, you don't even control that.
Right.
Everything about you, another nation controls. Read on.
And in want of all things.
You want a marriage certificate? You got to go to your enemy. You want a death certificate? You got to go to your enemy. I was researching my family the other day, and sure enough, you know, I looked at Missouri, I looked at Illinois for vital records, right? And every last one of them had a fee associated with it if you want to get documents of your own people. You want to see the marriage of your own people, the birth of your own people, the death of your own people. There was a fee. Yeah, you gotta go to a white man, and there's a fee associated with it. Right? One of all things, read that part again.
And in want of all things.
And in want of all things. You want to leave the country, you need a passport. To leave the country, you gotta have a passport.
We're not free.
Right? No. In want of all things. These things our people ain't thinking about. They too busy spending their money on the Sabbath day here at Dollar Tree.
You don't want to give time to the Most High.
Speak lies so they can hear you.
Oh yeah. Said and don't want to give time to the Most High.
That's right. Keep reading.
And in one of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Until he have destroyed thee. What's going on with you, my man? Good. Let me ask you a question, man. What color was Jesus Christ? Say again. You don't have a conversation now?
I said I didn't want to get off into that.
Okay, when you come back out, let's have a conversation.
I said I don't want to get off into that, man. I said,
He's a little hostile. He was upset.
Yeah, that's okay.
I said I don't want to get off to all of that. All right.
Yeah, it's gonna come a time when you're gonna wish that you had.
Yeah, it's gonna come a time when our brothers and sisters are going to wish they had taken a moment to hear what the prophets are saying. You know what? And go to Ezekiel. Go to Ezekiel. chapter 33.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 33.
And start at verse 30.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 33 and verse 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors.
Look at them idiots right there on the street corner. Oh my God. Somebody go call the cops on them. They're out there preaching that Bible. Read.
In the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, everyone to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord.
So now let's listen to what they got to say. Oh, listen. Yeah, they're preaching their Bible. Let's go listen to this news they got to talk about the Bible. Go on.
31. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words.
Standing right there, right? For 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, knowing when they're out of order.
Right.
Just telling on themselves that they're out of order.
Right.
Right? Go on.
But they will not do them.
But they will not do it. They won't keep the Sabbath day. They won't put proper clothes on like they're supposed to put proper clothes on. Hold that right there. Hold that right there. Go to Isaiah chapter 52 verse 1. Isaiah chapter 52 verse 1.
Book of Isaiah.
What's going on with you, my man? You read the Bible? Let me rap with you, man. Let me rap with you. You know what your nationality is according to the Bible? If you allow me to make an assumption, I assume you are a so-called African American. Is that assumption correct? I mean, that's how you identify yourself, yes or no? Melanated man. Okay. Check this out though. I hear that response. Germans, they call themselves Germans, right? You can look on a map and you see the land of Germany. Italians, they call themselves Italians. So on and so on and so on and so forth about each other people, right? Most of us, when we have this kind of dialogue, we'll say Black, African American, melanated people. We'll use these terms when we unroll the map and we say, show me the land of African American. Can't find it. Show me the land of Black. Can't find it. Right? We can't find it. It doesn't exist. Go on.
I would say everywhere.
But to say where you come from is to say you know your origin story. It's to say you know who you descend from. Germans, they know who they descend from. Russians know who they descend from. Right? We don't know who we descend from.
Chinamen know he descends from China.
My God, I would say God.
If you take that account, there is in the book of Genesis, right? There's the story of the flood. Everybody was wiped out except Noah and his 3 sons, Shem, Japheth, and Ham. So if we take that account, if we take that account, then every person on the face of the earth today descended from one of those 3 boys, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Who do we descend from? Right? Because also in the Bible talks about, this is a kingdom book. So in that it's a kingdom book, it's trying to tell us how to govern a kingdom, how to how to operate and function in a kingdom. In a kingdom, you need land, right? So, who do we descend from? What land was given? Who are God's people? Meaning, who did God say, you know what? I want you people to govern the whole entire world, right? Give me Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 8.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, and verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam.
When he separated the sons of Adam, because you said we come from, right? Now Adam is before Noah, correct? When he separated the sons of Adam, go on.
He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
So it's the Israelites that are in control, that God said, I want you to govern the whole globe. So now the question is, who are the Israelites today? Biologically, who are they? That's a good question, right? Watch this. Give me Deuteronomy 28:68.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 68.
Now the children of Israel, they went into slavery.
All right, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
He said, God is going to take the children of Israel into slavery, into Egypt, again with ships. What race of people, historically speaking, went into slavery on slave cargo ships? Well, let's use terms that we can't. Let's use terms we know. In this moment, 5 minutes ago, let's use 1 day ago. Let's use terms that you and I both know. Black people. Did white people go into slavery on slave cargo ships? No. What about Chinese? No. So the only people that went into slavery on slave cargo ships are these people right here. These people went to slavery on slave cargo ships. 100 years earlier, these people, Native Americans, right? The historical record reveals no other people that went into slavery on slave cargo ships, right? So what is this saying? Read the passage from the time.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
See your homeland no more again. Go on.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen,
slave men,
and bondwomen,
slave women.
And no man shall buy you.
And no one's going to save you out of the condition, right? Is that our history? Going on slave ships to the Americas and what? That's our history? Well, do you know that to be a fact? So ignore this for a moment. Ignore this what he just read.
But then we gotta go by, you know,
do you believe in the story?
What we've been given.
So you are suspicious of 400 years ago slavery happening. You are suspicious of that. Tell me why you say you cannot. But what about archaeological evidence? You doubt the archaeological evidence? Say it one more time.
Right.
So, slave ships and shackles and things of that nature, that stuff is is make believe? I'm asking. Okay. You know,
I mean, for me, I understand,
So you're just trying to be as honest to yourself as you can be. What if we prove it to you by way of you believe in the Bible, right?
Well, the thing is, so God doesn't have any limits, right?
let me hear where you're going with this.
Okay. So then his word.
His word is in us. God's word should be everywhere.
It is everywhere.
But let me hear where you're going. Let me hear where you're going with what you're saying.
Well, that's my thing with the Bible. So you know, I'm just saying.
You only go by the Bible.
Certain word.
Okay. What's the point of the Bible? What's the point and purpose of the Bible? I kind of said it already, but what's the point and purpose of the Bible? What does that mean? Grow you spiritually. What does that mean? Because see, that concept right there, grow you spiritually, that's a very Christian-esque concept. What is spirit according to the Bible? Give me John, chapter 6 and chapter 6, verse 63. What's going on with you, man?
What's up with it? These the phones?
Huh?
These the phones? Oh, y'all ain't giving phones away?
No.
I thought y'all was giving phones away. I can't put words, so it's not going to be words. I don't want these words. I don't want these words. Y'all hear what I'm saying, though? I got looking at some phones that reel me in, though, but I got y'all. What words y'all got for me?
We come with the Bible.
Hold on, this the King James Bible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. John 6:63. If that's the one that published.
I'm from every King James Bible, but I love
John 6:63. John 6:63.
It's the book of John, chapter 6, and verse 63.
Appreciate you.
Trying to get there. 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth.
There's the word spirit, right? And that word, and the word quickeneth, do you know what the word quickeneth means? No.
What makes you jump on your toes and what?
It means to revive. It means to bring alive. To make alive. All right? Read it again.
It is the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profited nothing.
Flesh profited nothing, right? So I eat a piece of meat because meat is flesh, right? It profited nothing. All right? Read.
The words that I speak unto you.
The words that I speak unto you. Go on.
The devil is a lie.
Huh?
The devil is a lie.
Keep reading.
Go ahead. The words that I speak unto you, spirit.
The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit, right? So in this book are words. Words, that's the spirit. And what is the spirit teaching us? What is it? How is it trying to lead us and guide us and direct us? Right? We read earlier. He said that the sons of Adam, the children of Israel, that all the nations were divided according to them. Right? The children of Israel, there are 12 tribes, right? So these 12 tribes That's not what the scripture says. Give me Revelation chapter 7, verse 7 and 4. Revelation 7 and 4.
Chosen one, right?
Yes, sir.
We'll understand what that means. 7 and 4. Revelation 7 and 4.
I have to say one for the four heaven. That's what I'm trying to get to the point.
All right, here we go. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 7 and verse 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed.
I heard the number of them which were sealed. What does it mean to be sealed?
Seal meaning we sealed out by God, like it's guaranteed that this will take it's sealed. So you don't gotta worry about getting this back. This is why we got sealed out.
Give me Isaiah chapter 8, verse 21.
I was prepared for this, man.
I wasn't either.
You don't let me bring my Bible out. Don't get me started. People don't like when I get me started.
Isaiah 8:16. Isaiah 8:16. What does it mean to be sealed?
8:16. It's the book of Isaiah chapter 8 and verse 16.
Read.
Bind up the testimony.
Bind up the testimony. Go on.
Seal the law among the disciples.
Seal the law. Seal the law. Seal the law. You say all the 10 commandments? There's more than 10 commandments. There's more than 10. Right? So we read about the 10 in Exodus chapter 20. But we have to start back in Genesis through Deuteronomy. Right? We get 613-ish. There's 613 laws. Commandment, law, statute, ordinance. They're all the same thing. It's all the same thing. Read it again.
Isaiah chapter 7 and verse 16. Bind up the testimony. Seal the law among my disciples.
Seal the law among my disciples. Disciple meaning follower. Disciple meaning student. Right? Yeah. We'll hit on. Let's tackle one thing at a time so we don't jump around. All right? I like that you are being curious. I love it. So just make a post-it note of that so we come back to it. Go back to Revelation 7 and 7 and 4.
The book of Revelation, chapter 7 and verse 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed.
I heard the number of them which keep the law. Which keep the law.
And there was sealed 144,000.
There's 144,000 right there.
Okay.
So
I'm going in the right direction.
these are leaders. These are leaders. That's what that is.
They leaders chosen.
That's right.
These are right. Right. Keep reading. Correct.
And there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
Right. So what do they lead? They're leading the nation of Israel. Right? The children of Israel, the top of the chapter talks about the 4 angels who are destined to destroy this place.
I hope y'all ready for all of it. I hope y'all ready for this.
All praise. Right? So the 4 angels are set to destroy this place. Why? Because the children of Israel have gone into captivity. Who are the children of Israel? Right. The top of the chapter. Revelation chapter 7. Right? Right? But the 5th angel came and said, wait, don't destroy it yet until we have sealed the servants and their foreheads. Right? Meaning until we get them to keep the law.
That's right.
Can I go do that?
Tell him, man. Go ahead.
All right.
Right?
Go ahead. I thought that was California.
Right up the road.
Come on, look, here she go right here, y'all. So look how the spirit right here.
Up the road.
Look, the spirit right here too. I thought they were selling phones, and look what they doing. They exposing you too.
What kind of business we into? This is the business right here that we into. How can we talk about conducting money transactions? Because that's what you're talking about, right? How can we talk about conducting money transactions if I can't do it?
When you guys just speaking on the first line, because you got here, but you just mentioned.
Yeah. Give me one sec. That's thought-provoking question that I'm throwing out, right? How can we discuss non-profit business, for-profit business, if we're not on the same page? There was a woman here just early, right? Give me Isaiah chapter 11. Isaiah chapter 11. Isaiah 11 and 10. Yeah.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 11 and verse 10. And in that day there shall be a roof of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign.
For an ensign, a banner, right? Right? You got that flag going. You know, hey, you're in another country, and you trying to get to what they call it, U.S. Embassy.
Yeah.
You looking for the U.S. Embassy because you're in another country. You looking for that American flag because you trust that I can get there and there's some safety, some security from these folks that's after me in this other country that I'm in, right? So, what's my point? The point is, this is the banner. Because this has the blueprint of how we're supposed to walk. Here's our Constitution for how we're supposed to govern as a nation. Who do we take for a wife? Who do I give my children to how we do business, right? This is the banner. Minister Farrakhan, twice, 1995 and I think it was 2015, twice did the Million Man March. But you got a million people with a million different ideologies on how to walk in life. We're saying, no, this is the way we walk in life. I understand, and I don't. We're saying, for us, there is no compromise, right? I understand. This is not to shun you. This is not to shun you. Well, that's so. What we're saying on this side of the table is that there is no compromise. In order for it to work, this is the golden standard that we all must be. All right, man. All right. I cut you guys short, but I got somewhere I gotta be. I got children.
All right, man. All right. Appreciate you, man.
All right.
Okay, too, guys. I needed that.
All right, right on.
Come again.
Yes, sir.
Right. Say again. No problem. So that's my point, really. You say, so what are we doing in terms of business? Absolutely, we want to conduct business and so on and so forth. But before we talk about conducting business, non-profit business, for-profit business, before we can talk about any of those things, we got to make sure that the man and woman that comes into the organization, that they too, that we all are of one mind. You can call it spiritual growth. You can, the Bible says that we are one-minded.
I would think that the goal of all religions is spiritual growth.
What is religion? By definition, give me a working definition for the word religion. Okay, so spiritual, let me ask you this, because he read earlier in John 6:63 that spirit is the word. So spiritual growth Do you agree with what he read? Because when he read that, I was attempting to provide a definition for what is spiritual, what is spirit, right? I was attempting to provide a definition. Do you agree with that definition?
I'm trying to say something.
Read it one more time. John 6:63. Again, I'm reading this in an effort to provide a definition for the word spirit or spiritual.
Okay, here we go. This is John chapter 6 and verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth.
It's the spirit that makes alive, right? Revives. Go on.
The flesh profiteth nothing.
Go on.
The words
that
I speak unto you, they are spirit. And they are life.
They are life. Okay, so you agree with this definition? Okay, so in agreeing with this definition, you said that we grow spiritually, that religion means to grow spiritually, right? That's the working definition that you give, right? So elaborate what you mean by that, so that I don't. Let me give you a working definition for religion, all right? A working definition for religion is your daily practice. You religiously get up, brush your teeth. You religiously get up, make up the bed. You religiously
get up and put your clothes on.
Get up and put your clothes on.
Or just wake up.
At a certain hour. You got your alarm clock set at religiously at 6 o'clock so that you can get up, right? So religion is your daily practice, right? So our daily practice comes from here. This tells us, informs us, instructs us what our daily practice must be and what it cannot be. For example, today, you know what today is according to the Bible? According to the Bible, today is the Sabbath day. It's the 7th day of the week, right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 7th day of the week, right? On the 7th day of the week, the Bible informs us, instructs us that we are not to buy anything. We are not to cook anything on the Sabbath day, right? We're not to work on the Sabbath day, right? So that becomes our daily practice. So every single week, we adhere to that daily practice, that weekly practice, that religion, right? So we're talking about business. We must be in agreement that on this day, we don't conduct business. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. This becomes where there's no compromise. They close on Sunday.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A closed on Sunday. That would be in a line. That would be in a line, right? Or like this tells us that we can't eat pork. What does this tell us about fasting? This tells us in Leviticus that there is one day in the year that is a mandatory fast called the Day of Atonement. And it happens one day. It's a 24-hour span. Typically in the month of October. Sometimes late September, but typically between September and October. Right? We are to fast. And when we fast, according to Jonah, book of Jonah chapter 5, when we 3 and 5, when we fast, right, nothing touches the mouth. So no water, no brushing your teeth, right, nothing. 24 hours, nothing, right? And that's you got the infant baby. For 24 hours, that infant child, that he or she, it too, in the house, cranky. And the wife going mad, she going crazy. So you got to be a support to your wife and say, come on, give me the baby, give me the baby. You know, why don't you go outside for 5 minutes and just chill out? You know, we cool. I got it. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to be one mind. Everybody in the nation has to be on one accord.
That's right.
We're about to leave right now. Every Saturday. We're about 3-4 miles up the road every Saturday. And we have a formal class, you know, where we're going through scriptures, we're discussing the topic. When you get on that front cover there, of that flyer, there's a video, it's a YouTube video, right? When you get to that video, you see all the videos that we post every single week. Let's see what we're talking about, right? So we deal with a topic every single week, a topic that allows us to grow and become one-minded according to this, so that we can be a nation that can move and function and operate. Yeah. Chicken, beef, goat, lamb. Yeah. You know, we won't eat pork. We won't eat rabbit. We won't eat catfish, shrimp, crab, turtle. Say that one more time.
I thought it said no any meat.
Give me Leviticus chapter 11, verse 1.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are upon the earth.
See that? These are the beasts that you shall eat that are upon the earth. Read on.
2. I already read that. Speak unto the children of Israel. I already read that. 3. Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed.
So an animal where the hoof is parted, right? Cloven-footed. So that's a characteristic trait that gives it a check mark. Read on.
And chew the cud.
Chew the cud, meaning, you know, eat the food, swallow, regurgitate, and then swallow a second time. The land animal must possess those two characteristic traits in order for it to be something that we can consume. If it doesn't possess those two characteristic traits, we can't eat it. A bear, we can't eat a bear.
You can eat a rabbit.
You heard what he read.
Yeah, but I heard what he read too.
Yeah. Here's, you know what? Here's an easy way where you can proof check it. Get on your Google and ask Google. Because Google, in today's age, I mean, you can do your Google search.
Yeah, you're right. I will Google it. Like I said, I'm about to say that.
Right on.
Yeah.
All praises, man. Likewise.
Likewise, man.
Give me Matthew 6.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 6. I'm sorry, chapter 26 and verse 6.
Yeah, thank you, my apologies.
Now when Jesus was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. And when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, to what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor. When Jesus understood it, he said unto them, why trouble ye the woman? For she had wrought a good work upon me. For ye have the poor always with you, but me you have not always. For in that she had poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this that this woman had done be told for a memorial of her.
All praise.